So on FreeAgent, putting on a credit note, very, very much like putting on a bill. So we would do exactly the same process as putting on a bill. The secret is you just put it in as negative numbers. I know it sounds very simple, but lots of people are searching for credit notes. The other thing that happens is under invoicing, you can add a new credit note. That's a credit note that you'd send to your customer, not a credit note that you would receive from one of your suppliers. So if we go into bills, and I can see rooms for hire, they've just sent me a credit note. If I have a look just on my other screen, I can see that they've sent me quite a large credit note for a refund. And again, usually they look very much like the invoices. They just have credit note, hopefully in really large red letters. Sometimes it's harder to see, but we can see that this one is a credit note. This one is money that they're going to take off the money that we owe them. So if I just move that so I can see it, we're going to go into bills and we're going to add a new bill, which may seem weird because it's a credit note, but you just add a new bill. I'm then going to go down and find the existing contract and select rooms for hire. I'm then going to put the reference, which in this case is CN999. Again, it's good to make sure that if there's a slightly different reference for a credit note, you use that reference, so then when it's on the system, it's obvious that it's a credit note and you've not put it in the wrong way around. The date of this one is the 9th of the 8th, 2020. Oh. And the due date is the 16th of the 8th, 2020, which is credit note, so that's a little bit not really required, but it's fine. Now I'm going to do including that. It's a single item, it's only got rent on the invoice, so I'm going to put it to rent, and then in the magic box I'm just going to put in minus £1,200 and select auto. Again, the minus is the only reason. If you don't put a minus, it'll create another bill. It's not what we want to do. We want to create a credit note. And if I scroll down, I'm just going to grab the credit note and attach it. Again, you can select a file and find it on your computer, or you can just grab it and move it over and hover and release, and it will attach it that way. And then I'm going to do save and review. At this point, if you have forgotten to put it on as a credit note, it would be pretty obvious because none of it will be negatives. As you can see, it's all negatives and it's all on the system and it has attached successfully. If I then look at rooms for hire and I look at account history, I'll be able to see that the bill that is overdue is in this column and the credit note is in this column, which is good. So that's money that we owe them, and this is money that they're going to give back to us. And all of a sudden it says bill credit note CN999. So you know you've put it on correctly and it's recognised that it's a credit note. I hope that's helpful.